Alrighty, I'm starting the process to remove my exhaust. You've got a couple bolts here and a few bolts here. There's 4 bolts. We'll get those out real quick, and then I think it's gonna be a 17 to get the spark plug out. We got the dressing cover off, so we'll do this real quick and get this off so we can get the new one on. Alrighty, and she's off. I literally think this took maybe max 10 minutes. I didn't have a 17 millimeter socket for the OT sensor, so I'm gonna have to so I unfortunately couldn't get it off while it was on, but that's okay. We can get it off in just a bit inside. It shouldn't be too hard to get off. Everything else has been pretty easy. All you had to do was there was 4 bolts. 4 bolts up here. That's one of the gaskets came out, but just leave it right here for now. Gasket that I don't know if the new system provided new gaskets or not. I'll have to check. But there's just those 4 bolts. Then you've got the OT sensor runs up. There's a little connector. You just push down on the connector, and or actually I think pry up, and then it comes right off. Then there's basically you just move the peg, the rear set. You just take these off real quick, and then there'll be one more bolt here. It's 12 millimeter, and then another on the other side. This took like maybe 10 minutes, very quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get the other system, and we'll start working on that. I'd like to get this OT sensor off and to put on the new system prior to setting everything up, but yeah, either way it's perfectly fine. I'll get one way or another. I'm gonna get either that or I'll get it on later. I'm not too concerned about it, but so far easy job. Alrighty, so I got the system on, bolted up loosely. I'm gonna tighten up a little bit more. So I gotta put the OT sensor in and the spring here. I broke one spring, and then I gotta put the spring in here. But I've got the mounting bracket. Basically, you'll just remove these for the passenger peg. These are kind of a pain, so you might want to use a wrench and as like a pry bar to get a little bit more leverage. But it looks good. Everything bolted up. Got the spacer on here. It goes right below the passenger peg. But no, it looks good. I like the look of it so far. And now we just gotta get this O2 sensor installed, and then get this get the spring on down here, and then we'll be all set. But I'll have a video with the sound probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Couldn't find my 17 millimeter, so I just use this. I don't recommend it, but if you get a super strong grip, and you'll be able to pull out the O2 sensor. Just hold on for dear life and twist. If you start messing up the threads, then stop and go get a 17 millimeter. I recommend getting the 17 millimeter from the start, but I didn't, and I'm gonna get the job done anyways. Try to get back far enough so you can actually hear it. Super deep, very loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds super nasty. Like, I had to leave my office to just to actually leave my apartment complex just to actually hear it, because it's that loud. Like, I'm actually a little afraid to get on it. It's that loud. Like, I'll give it a little. Let me go. I may go try to put the phone further away, because I think it's that loud that it actually won't pick up the sound.